Hey YouTube, this is FireWizard23, and I welcome you back to my next Let's Play. The fourth Metroid game, as I say. Metroid Fusion! Let's play! Let's erase this just so I know I'm starting on the right file. And let's go! Metroid Fusion time! This is a pretty good game in my opinion. I've been assigned to watch over Biologic Research's team. So once again, I found myself on the surface of SR388. Ah, the planet where the Metroids came from. Though I have not played Return of Samus, so I've never actually explored SR388. There's Samus in all her 16-bit glory, or is this 32-bit? Whatever. Ooh, a monster. Better zap it. Missile time. Ooh, what the heck is that? Some kind of gelatinous monster. Ooh. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Yeah, it was probably a bad idea to get attacked by this creature and then leave assuming nothing had happened. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Oh no! Oh no! Quick, eject! Samus, no! The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologic vessels recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federal HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Wait, so then how did they do it? You were unconscious when they did this, right? This part of the story doesn't make any sense to me. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Oh no! Wait! Then someone found a cure. No! Metroids? What? They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. Yeah, this story stuff was kind of new for the Metroid series, and I kind of liked how they did it in this game. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. So you were seeing them go away. Ah, no, help us! Ah! Her fusion suit. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. Remember in Super Metroid, the Metroid hatchling defended her from Samus. You can see that in my Super Metroid LP. From Mother Brain, and then he was killed, but this cell culture was from that last Metroid that just saved her from the X. That's kind of cool. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Research Space Labs, or BSL research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I'm being sent there to investigate. Okay, okay, wait a minute. This is like the first creature that has ever actually taken Samus down to the point of death, and these are like infectious bacteria-like creatures, right? Why on earth would you not, like, I mean, I know it's her power suit, but why would you not, like, instantly, like, decontaminate these things or kill them or something? I mean, I think this was just a stupid move on Galactic HQ's part to begin with. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt computer ICO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I found myself having to do so. See, I'm wondering what was the first time. It makes me recall my other CO. Commanding officer, for those who don't know what that means. There's the BSL station, which the entire game will take place on. I find that kind of a disappointment, but oh well. Here's our ship. Interesting, different design from Samus's normal ship, but then again, it just blew up, so what are you gonna do? Alright. Here's the station, our classic map. What's up? There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. Just to make a little note here, see that upper left, that like model of the big station? That flashing area is where I currently am, and it's indicating where the target is in that big model, and the target's being indicated on this little map. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities, don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Now go to the quarantine bay. I'm gonna do the ship's computer in that weird kind of voice. So, yeah, we've lost all of our abilities. All we have is a little key shooter. Because this is taking place directly after the events of Super Metroid. If I'm remembering my stuff correctly. We do have the ability to grab, that's cool. We've got these red doors we can't really do anything with yet. We can wall jump. Sort of a specific bit of timing, but you can wall jump already. Still, from Super Metroid. Okay, well here's the navigation room as marked by the letter N. Step on this pad, and we can talk with the computer again. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. Ooh, it's dark and spooky. They got a spotlight on us. We can't even do a morph ball. That sucks. Every game we lose our powers! It's like the new seasons of Power Rangers every single time. Oh, it's one of these guys. An X, and we absorbed it. We don't seem to be damaged at all. Well, that was different. Different than the first time an X went inside us. I wonder what happened. Ugh. Well, let's head back to the navigation room. Not much we can do about it now. Let's see what the ship's computer has to say about that. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X-parasites. No! I couldn't have figured that out. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X-parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X-infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine works so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X-parasites without the host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. Oh, sweet! You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X-parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. You must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I'm already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Now get going. I released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Ooh, so the X are here, and they're dangerous, and we gotta do something about them. Can we do it? Can we survive? You have to find out next time. This is Fire Wizard 23. Oh, before I leave, I want to mention this fact because I think it's kind of cool. When I first played this game, I was actually learning about ecology in science, in my biology class. Mr. Kaufman, he was freaking awesome. And we learned about the idea of food chains and food webs and how the removal of an entire species can affect a food web. What essentially happened here is because there are no Metroids on SR-388, they are now, X is now the dominant species of SR-388. The Metroids used to feed on them and kept them on a lower place of the food chain. But now that the Metroids are gone, the X have now become so abundant that they're just there's a huge population of them. I just thought that was kind of cool that I looked at this game from an ecological perspective. Just wanted to share that. I know that might be boring to some people. Anyway, subscreens so people can see them. I didn't know. Beam, suit. We can't turn off weapons like in Super Metroid. Alright, next time we're going to head to where those X are gathering, and hopefully we can do something about them. This is Fire Wizard 23. I'll see you then.